Hi Aries, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be your finance, money, and career reading for the first quarter of 2022. That's going to be January, February, and March. Your overall energy is the Strength card. The Strength card is talking about having that inner confidence, right? But also internally, like there's this fear. But you're like, you put on this brave face because you don't want anyone to know that you have these fears. But this is really tapping into courage and moving forward. And this is going to make more sense as the reading goes on. The Oracle cards are Not For You and Skull. So with these two, I want to say this too. I pulled some Kipper cards and we have High Honor and Concern. Just those alone, I have a very specific message for somebody. So let me get this part out. I don't want this to be the focus of the reading because there's a larger message. But for a smaller part of you, there's somebody at work who's like fucking with you. They're bothering you. Almost like it's either like a hostile work environment or like some kind of harassment. Here's the thing. You need to leave the job. Okay? There is going to be, concern for you doing this, but it's like you need to leave the job. And take the other parts of the message to kind of go with that, but that's all I'm going to say about that. I just felt this strong something. There's something, this feeling that there's something going on there at work that's borderline inappropriate. So leave. Okay. But for the other part of you, the other part of for the main message here, what I'm getting is you don't have this inner confidence that you are going to go up the career ladder, to succeed, to get to the next level. With High Honor and Concern, it's like maybe you haven't gotten a bonus or are waiting for a bonus, or your bonus just wasn't what you thought it was going to be. You didn't get what you thought you deserved. Something along those lines, not being appreciated at your job. I feel like you want to work your way up. You want to be a leader. Okay? But something is not quite aligned right now. And I'm looking at the Skull card. It says ending, warning, and allegiance. So, right. It's not aligned. It's not there yet. But then, like, not for you. So, I don't know how long you've been at this job. Okay? But this is coming more for the people who have been employed. But, anyway. So just bear that in mind too. But I don't know how long you've been there, but if it's been a long time and things haven't changed, you have to speak up for yourself, okay? Leo energy is also speaking up. Getting that inner courage that you have. It's not just getting courage to leave, okay? It's not just about leaving the job. It's more about if you want to stay, making the situation work for you. How can you twist this to work for you? If you know, like, for example, maybe you need additional schooling, although I'm not exactly seeing that here. But maybe you need additional schooling and that's why, you're being held back, so to speak. You're not being recognized. You either have to put more time in or, like the cards are saying, not for you is either it's the time is not now because you need to put more you need to put more eggs in your basket, or you just need to leave the job altogether. Because somewhere, so let's say you're a server, okay? You're a server and at a restaurant, and you've been doing this for 5 years. And maybe you don't want that responsibility of a manager. Maybe you don't want to be the general manager one day at this restaurant. So what's the alternative? You take that customer service and cash handling experience and you take it to a different avenue of finance, right? So that could be a bank, right? A teller, things like that. Even working at those, I just saw that money truck. I don't know what they're called, but there's like they collect money at the end of the night. They usually carry like weapons for safety. They kind of work late night hours, if nighttime is your thing. But it's kind of like you collect large sums of money, you kind of take them to the bank. And I'm sorry, I'm blanking on that job title. But my thing is like if you don't want to be in that, if you're a server in that in that example, that might be where you need to kind of broaden your horizons. Take that experience. Just because you've been a server for 5 years doesn't mean that you have to continue with serving jobs. You can just take that and do other cash handling careers. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So that might be why, maybe you've seen other managers come in the store and you haven't been recognized or being offered that opportunity to be a manager. Maybe that isn't your thing. So you want to take that experience and go to a different restaurant where they may be hiring for that and show that you do have like front of the house experience, etc., etc. So again, that's just one example. Not that you're just a server, but I'm just saying, kind of think broadly about what you can do with your experience and like break it down, because I'm feeling like you're definitely ready for a leadership role. Like looking here, high honor, strength, you're ready for a leadership role. That's just where I'm at with it. So if you have been having issues advancing in your company and like you've tried, it's time to go. Okay? Because you're not getting what you deserve. It's just what came through. See? Queen of Swords. This was Seven of Swords in reverse. And then the Four of Pentacles. So, like I said, taking leadership, speaking up for what you want, because I'm also feeling like there's these thoughts in your mind and you're like, I want to do this, I want to get this done, but like you're not telling anybody. You have to, what is that? Closed mouths don't get fed, as she tames the lion and opens its mouth. Okay? Closed mouths do not get fed. So you need to really build up that courage to speak up for what you want. The Queen of Swords walks in. She knows exactly what to say. She articulates her words in a certain way that it's almost like I'm getting like charming. Like she's just really skilled with her words. And I'm wondering if you have like air in your chart somewhere. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, because they're really good with their words. And you just really need to hone in on that skill and start speaking up for what you want. See, with this Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is something that's been like inside of you, ready to come out. And it's ready to be revealed. You're ready to release what it's like. I'm talking to you and my throat is like getting tight. And so I'm feeling like this is throat chakra activation. So maybe listen to some sound frequencies, because I feel like my throat is really tight right now. And I sipped a ton of water before I started, knowing that I was going to be talking. But this is what I mean. Like your throat chakra is blocked, Aries. So there is something in you that wants to come out and be released, because I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, it's like you're holding on. I'm not sure if you're holding on to this job for dear life because you feel like this is what I'm going to get, like this is good enough. But more so what it feels like, it's like your coin is being affected, like your money, your wallet, things have been a little bit tighter lately. And that's why you might also be thinking like, when am I going to propel forward? How can I get ahead at work? And the solution is really just speaking up. And if you've done that, this is you more than speaking up, taking action. And also speaking up could be you speaking at an interview, really honing in on your skills and what is speaking to you, what's good for you, taking your experience and putting it in a bigger place. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Your last message here for your advice is bay leaf, which is wishes, protection, and victory. And then I'll read this oracle card last. The tarot cards, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in reverse, and then the Chariot. Beautiful. So what the bay leaf is telling you, it's really like, this is also manifesting. So if you're into manifestations, a little bit of candle magic, take a bay leaf, write down your name, and then on the other side, write, whatever your career goals are. It could be like money, whatever you're wishing for, that maybe that job title, right on each side of the leaf, with a black marker. And then, set your intentions. I see you holding onto this bay leaf after you write it, and you're holding the intentions. You're seeing the job, you're wanting the job. You take the bay leaf either with your fingertips if you're comfortable, or with tweezers of some type, and then you put it in the fire, okay? And then it's gonna burn. And that smoke going up is you taking it up to the universe. I don't know why I said that, and I just saw my magical number on the clock, which I'm not gonna say out loud, but I felt like you need to definitely do that, because there's something that you're ready for, Aries. Like, this right here just showed me the journey of what's happening here. You're not getting enough money. You're not satisfied. The abundance is not there. I'm even feeling, dare I say, you're bored. You're just like, I'm just doing it for the money also came through. And really there's stress, but you're stressed out, but you're going to be coming out of that once you move forward. There's definitely a path here that there's a choice you have to make. Choose to stay in your position and not be fulfilled. Choose to speak up and maybe see if they're hiring for other positions for more money, better opportunities. Something that's just maybe also different from the mundane, like day to day, what you're used to doing at work. Or completely moving on. And I feel like there's a chunk of you that are completely moving on, because for the ones who have spoken up, I am seeing that, and you're just concerned about what was told to you about moving forward. And getting extra schooling and things of that nature may not even be your thing. You might not even think that the money is going to be worth it, paying for an education or additional credits or whatever the case may be to do this. So if that's your thing, that's your thing. This might be the kick in the pants that you need to move forward. But for others of you, it's really just time to move on. It's almost like there is something better out there. And I was going to pull my angel oracle, and I'm sorry I don't have them in front of me. So anyway, sorry, that was just like a passing thought. Yeah, there is going to be something better for you. You just have to, this is about you taking action and speaking up. Taking action and speaking up. Like it's almost like you want to like yell, like it's like a frustration. It's like a gosh, like why is this happening? What is going on? That kind of thing. Your last oracle card, this is from my super attractor deck. It says, when I am in a state of appreciation, I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature. Right. This is you aligning with that job that is going to bring you more abundance in every capacity, financially, happiness, stability, because I'm not seeing too much stability right now. And just one more message, I guess, for the ones who are unemployed. I'm also feeling a little bit, it looks like you were turned down from a lot of jobs. So don't be discouraged, because the job that rejected you was not for you. And there's definitely something better on the horizon. So just kind of bear that in mind. I know this came kind of at the tail end, so if you're unemployed, you're probably not even listening, but maybe you are. But it just seems like the same thing. You need to take action. You need to move forward. Understand that the jobs that haven't worked out for you are not for you, and there's something better. Okay, there's definitely going to be something more aligned for you, something more beautiful. See, Two of Cups in reverse, that's that it's not for you. You know, it just wasn't for you. So maybe broaden your search box. What are they called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Are they called headhunters? Is that a thing? The people that help you, like temp jobs and things of that nature, because a lot of people have those temp jobs and they end up being permanent positions too. So don't discredit that either. Definitely see a leadership role coming to you in the near future. The sooner you take action, the sooner it's going to happen. And that's all I'm going to say. There is something coming very soon, though. I can see that. I can feel that. And it's going to be worth the wait, is what I just got. Okay? All right. I hope you found that helpful. Good luck to you. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye.